Yo, what's good? It's Mastermind MMA, and this video is gonna be funny as shit because motherfucking Cris Cyborg clipped up Angela Magana, and it was yo. It all came from Twitter thugging, from thumb thugging, from having fucking Twitter fingers, from being a fucking broadband motherfucking bad bitch. For doing all that shit, she got clipped up. Her mouth wrote a check she couldn't catch. Motherfucking what did Charlemagne say? Fucking those broadband bloods and what clips? I forgot that shit. But anyway, yeah, for thinking you're all tough online, from running your mouth online, thinking that shit is a different world, it's not gonna have any real life consequences. That shit got real for Angela, didn't it? That shit got real for Angela, didn't it? And yo, you know what's funny is because these are like, this is like, I don't think we've ever seen something like this happen with guys. I don't think someone was like running there, like, fucking tweeted out a meme and got clipped the fuck up. Because what Angela did is and I just saw this. I knew Cyborg clipped her up, but I didn't know what for. And I'm literally just seeing this shit now for the tweet that Angela sent. And this shit, it's fucked up, but it's fucking funny. It's hilarious because it's a picture of Cris Cyborg, and it zooms into her face. It's like her showing off for like, hey little kid, hey buddy, and then it zooms into her face, and then below it is just a picture of motherfucking Jigsaw from Saw. And yo, that shit is so on point. I always thought Lil Kim post surgery looked like Jigsaw, but yo, Cris Cyborg is Jigsaw. Yo, don't clip me up, Chris. I'm just, honestly, didn't Quick Hit say that she listened to his videos, so I don't know if she's here or not, or comes across this shit. I'm joking, Chris. Don't clip me up, please. But, yeah, so Angela said, only one day to vote on your hashtag Your Majesty poll and previous tweet. It's anonymous, you pussies. Who wore it better? Please see previous tweet to vote. Well, I don't know what all that motherfucking previous tweet bullshit is and anonymous. I don't know what she's talking about, but she put that shit out. Anyway, I don't know if that's her trying to back it up. I don't know if she tweeted that in conjunction with the picture, but yeah, that caption sounds like a bunch of backtracking, so I don't know if that's it. That is backtracking or that's what she actually put out. But according to Chris Taylor, he said, according to witnesses, Cyborg confronted Magana outside the Fighter Hotel about her various derogatory social media posts. Okay, so apparently that there are more than one. So Magana told Cyborg, I can say whatever the fuck I want. And so Cyborg replied, you have to respect me. Magana responded with, I don't have to respect you. Fuck you. And made a motion towards Chris. Then that's when Cris Cyborg fired off a shot. Witnesses say that the punch left Magana visibly staggered. No motherfucking shit. You're eating a punch from Cris Cyborg. Raw dog. No, I know those 4-ounce gloves really don't do that much either, but like, you got street fight clipped up. And that's like, I'm sure, I don't know if it was a sucker punch or like she made a motion. It said, I don't know what happened, but I don't think Magana had her guard up. I don't know. But I would guess if she just like clipped her shit up real quick, that she wouldn't have had her guard up and she got visibly staggered. So she got like the lesson taught to her real quick. She got G motherfucking checked. And then it's not in this BJ Penn article, but I saw another tweet saying that cops are called. It's a thing now. You know what I mean? That's a situation now. So Cyborg came out and said that they were working, basically had the Zingano fight done. I think they're stripping. She didn't say it, but that's what they're alluding to. That's what Dana's alluding to. They're stripping GDR. So it's going to be Cyborg, Zingano for the vacated featherweight belt in July. They already had a date. But what does this do to that now? How is her career affected? And, I just think, it's a culture shock, like a culture difference that got Cyborg in this. Because I think in Brazil, they don't play that shit at all. And I'm pretty sure people get slapped, like, fucked up for no reason, like, on a daily basis. Like, I'm pretty sure, because, I mean, I've known people that have been to Brazil and, like, that are Brazilians and go there a lot and shit like that. So they say, like, that's how shit is. Like shit fires off quick in the streets. So, in the streets. But, yeah, because if you look at Fabricio Verdum, dude, you remember when he, 203? What was the Cleveland card? Whatever the Cleveland card was. When when fucking Fabricio opened up with that fucking flying, jumping sidekick to Travis Brown's face. And then when he this is Sparta kicked Edmund Tarverdian, that's what I'm talking about. Like, they don't play that shit. It's like, you're saying some shit like, what? Let's go. I think Edmund said some shit like motherfucker. And Fabricio Verdum just heard mom and like, fuck. And he's like, what? And just, this is Sparta. Kicked that bitch in the chest. And then, and he had no head movement at that time. So he got ate that shit to the chest real quick. And that's how shit is. And it goes down on the spot, like on site. Brazil is the definition of on site. So, yeah, they don't play that shit. Porra caralho. Shout out to Renato Laranja. If you guys don't know Renato Laranja, you guys should definitely check him out. Because I don't know how many people know about him or not. I'm pretty I know he's very big, but I don't know if everyone really knows about him. I personally find that motherfucker hilarious as shit. So yeah. Yeah, so what does this mean? Is that featherweight fight still on? The UFC opened up this division, and it kind of seems like shit has not been going good the way they wanted it to. And honestly, man, I would hope and another thing is the UFC doesn't even give a fuck about Cris. They don't like her, but they know she's big business. Because, I mean, I don't know that for a fact. Dude, Dana White said she's Wanderlei Silva in a dress. So there's obviously something there. Ronda was always the darling child, and Cyborg was the enemy of the darling child. So, there's definitely that. So, yeah. And when the steroid shit, not steroid shit, not the first time, but this new USADA's time, apparently they already knew that this shit was going to be good, but Dana White was still coming out and saying, yeah, that's why she's been turning down fights and shit. Well, now we know, and all that. So I was going to suggest Dana White should maybe line Magana's pockets so she doesn't press charges and they could do that featherweight fight. But I don't know what's going to go down, man. It might be bad. Or it just might not be that big of a deal, and Magana just ends up getting clipped up. But you never know if there's really cops, and if they really don't like Cyborg, they could really stick it to her. So, man, I hope everything works out good for her, and that we could see her fight for a title in the UFC. You already know it's Mastermind MMA.